As most of us are aware, Matty Madonna, the former Lucchese acting boss, many years ago supplied heroin to Nicky Barnes, the Harlem kingpin. And the fact that Barnes, one of the biggest drug dealers at the time, was getting his product from Matty says a great deal. In and around 1969, Madonna partnered up with Salvatore Larca in the wholesale drug business. They were both living in the Bronx, and Matty lived at this address, 1880 Rhineland Avenue. In July 1975, their associate, Joseph Borriello, traveled to Bangkok, Thailand to get a sample of heroin. On his return to New York, he met up with Madonna and Larca. After testing the product, to their delight, it proved to be pure and of high quality. Borriello was sent back to Bangkok in June of 1976 with instructions to purchase a kilo, which Madonna and Larca subsequently sold for $100,000. The profit from that money would be used for a larger purchase. A subsequent trip for Borriello was scheduled. He would be accompanied by two mules, Jan Portman, a female, and Eugene Travers. Larca supplied Borriello with 4 false bottom suitcases. The trio arrived in Bangkok sometime in July, and at some point, Borriello secured 10 kilos. On August 16th, Borriello and the mules all left Bangkok on separate flights. Borriello's flight was straight to New York. Portman and Travers traveled to Hawaii, with the plan being for them to travel from Hawaii back to New York. But things didn't go according to plan. Portman and Travers were both arrested in Honolulu, at which time they began cooperating. On August 19th, Travers and 2 FBI agents flew back to New York with 2 suitcases that now contained fake heroin in the false bottoms. On that same day in New York, Madonna rented a red Ford Granada from Hertz under the alias Paul D. Robertis. The following day, Borriello contacted Travers and visited him at his Bronx apartment. He told him to sit tight and wait for further instructions. Then he met with Madonna and Larca, who instructed him to drive the rent-a-car, pick up the suitcases from Travers, and deliver them to 58 Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. Borriello did as he was told. He retrieved the 2 suitcases, and as he was placing them in the Granada, he was arrested. He too began cooperating. The FBI had him drive to the drop-off location as planned, where he met with Madonna and Larca on Fifth Avenue. He handed Madonna the keys, and Larca handed him his keys to his Cadillac. As Madonna and Larca went to enter the Granada, they were arrested. They were ultimately charged with conspiracy with the illegal importation of 12 pounds of heroin and possession with the intent to distribute. Their trial started on November 1st, 1976, and was finalized on the 16th with the guilty verdict. Madonna and Larca received 15-year sentences for each count that ran consecutively and equated to 30 years. Joseph Borriello was one of the people who testified at the trial, and prior to him doing so, his wife Leslie was abducted and possibly killed to prevent him from testifying.